about yourselves.
How y'all doing? I go by the name of Chris J, sponsor artist for Roy Richards Clothing.
I'm Charles, I'm the CEO of Roy Richards. Calvin Logan, part of the Roy Richards team.
Okay, so Roy Richards is made up of 3 members?
No, it's the other two, the other owners, they're out of town right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just me with the interview.
I liked your event. It was a nice little successful event.
Thank you.
I liked it. I liked everything about it. So what made you guys choose fashion?
I've always been into fashion, like always, and this is actually not my first line. I did a line back in 2009, and financially, I was young. I didn't have money for it, so when I got out of school, I got a job. I was like, I'm gonna start my own line again, and I did it.
So would you call that your epiphany moment where you decided, like, screw it, I'm gonna go out there, create my own 9 to 5, get it rolling? I know, right? That's the only way to go, I feel. So you said you're an artist, as in?
Yes, sponsored by Roy Richards Clothing. Charles and I, we knew each other since high school. You know, I've been grinding on my own, working with Katie Gray. He's been working hard in the city, and Charles hit me up. Like, he's a fan of my music. He want to stand behind me 100%. And so he said he had to come with my Roy Richards, show me some ideas, and the rest was history.
We work hard for our customers. We work hard just to give people nice things to wear. You know, it's just the beginning. Nice quality clothes. I'm all about quality over quantity.
And I see that. I like this. It's not like, you know, like.
I'm all about quality over
Yeah.
quantity.
I love your bucket hats.
Yeah, the bucket's crazy.
Yeah, it is. So, who comes up with the designs and the concept?
Our designer is called Jabari Flemings. He's a student at SCAD.
Okay.
And like this shirt with the floral, he was actually doing the painting. And then he called me, he was like, yo, I got an idea for a shirt. He was like, I'm doing this painting. So I went to go look at it, and I was like, this is great. You know, it looked nice. So I was like, this could be a shirt. So from there, we made it a shirt from his painting.
Yeah,
That's dope. That's dope.
And we named, from this shirt, we inspired the collection called the Paradise Collection.
Okay, so there's more to this? It's more to the Paradise Collection?
Yeah, there's the watch and the buckets.
And the buckets.
Yeah.
And this is, okay, so this is the little collection you have now.
Yeah, that's a brand. We stay consistent. We drop something every month or two. So it's another collection coming next month. We just keep you know what I'm saying?
Tell us a little bit about what you have coming out next.
Next month we're dropping a preview of our winter collection. I'm hosting a big fashion show on the South Side in November, because I'm dropping the official winter collection is going to be around Black Friday. And the name of the collection is Collection 64. What was it?
64.
Collection 64. And the story behind it is it's nice. I don't want to leak it right now.
No. Yeah. Don't give them too much information.
It's Collection 64.
I believe we get a lot of support just because the people that knew us before the brand, they know we work hard, they know we're good people, so it just makes it that much easier when we come to somebody and be like, yo, you know, the fact that we dropped the line just made people excited just because.
It was crazy. I was blessed. Sold out collection first month we could sold out. We had like over 8 shirts, like 4 hats sold out. So I felt I was blessed. You know, people.
That is a
I love my
blessing.
support. Yeah, people really support me.
Yeah, because when you guys reached out to us and we looked you up, we were like, wait a minute, hold on. It's not like, you know, just a regular, iron-on t-shirt. It was like, oh, wow, okay. So, yeah, we're definitely, fucking 9 to 5 is a fan of Roy Richards.
Thank you.
I need to let you know that personally. So it keeps you guys motivated. We keeps you going with like all the competition out there and all these other clothing lines. We keeps you guys.
Well, we make sure to converse almost every day, just to, you know, just aside from the fashion, maybe if one of us are having a problem or something, we're brothers, you know what I'm saying? We can talk to each other about anything. So I just think that makes our team stronger. So if, you know, when we do apply it to the work, it's just that much easier.
Is there any in particular artist or anyone you would love to see in your clothing?
Kanye. If I ever was to see Kanye, Kanye West.
Kanye West?
Yeah.
You?
Kanye West, man. That's really it.
Everybody, really. I just want everybody to mess with the brand, from the famous to, you know, regular people. I just want everybody to just really see how hard we work.
You guys have an affordable
Yes,
line.
affordable, high-end, streetwear fashion. RoyRichardsClothing.com.
Do you guys see yourself expanding from t-shirts and bucket hats? Like, what else do you?
Yeah, that's fine. The brand Roy Richards is we all started a team called Young Atlanta. We throw parties, we do music. I'm trying to get all the aspects of art, music, art, dance, all that. So I'm starting it now with the artist. Is, you know, he's under Young Atlanta. So Roy Richards is under Young Atlanta. We throw big parties. Our last party had over 800 people. all our parties on the south side.
Okay,
yeah, that's where we're from.
Oh, okay, I was just about that. Yeah. So cool. So would you say royalty inspires your brand?
Yes, royalty. Yes, yes.
Royalty. Okay, because that's what I get from it. So I don't want to name it for you, but I mean. So what do you say your success has gotten you so far? Because you said you came out with a clothing line in 2009. It didn't go too well, and you rebuilt yourself. So from then to now, like, where do you think you've gotten so far, as far as like chasing your dreams and on that journey of creating your own 9 to 5?
I feel like the brand, it makes me, you know, get to meet more people because I'm all about unity. You know, I'm meeting more people, bringing them people together. Like the event today, I wanted to always do that. But, you know, without something that could bring people, you know, I couldn't do this 3-4 years ago, bringing people all the way from the south side to Atlanta. So just bringing people, I'm all about positivity, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I feel like the brand, you know, you might not like the clothes, you might not want the brand, but you're going to hear me. I have a message, like with the whole Collection 64, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to get too political with it, so I still give you the clothes and all that. But at the end of the day, it's a message behind everything. I'm all about unity, all about it. I want to see everybody together.
Okay. So is there anyone that you would collaborate with as far as in Atlanta at least?
The brand Fly Pelican, I've been looking at them since I was young. I love the way their brand is awesome. So Fly Pelican, I remember Priority, and I think he changed it to Trap. So
Partly Cloudy. Shout out to Partly Cloudy, man. My homeboy and Say, they doing the things over there. So.
Okay, so is there a store here in Atlanta that you would love to see? Just absolutely love your clothing
Wish
line
ATL. See, I was actually happy because when we first released the first shirt, see, like I said, I was known in the South Side. I wasn't known a lot of people. One of our first shirts, two of the guys from Wish actually purchased the shirt. You know what I'm saying? They didn't use the whole Wish and try to get a free shirt. They actually purchased it and wore it.
Yeah.
And to that, I had like a couple of people. The lady from, I don't know if y'all know the brand Cupcake Mafia.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
the owner of it, she actually called me. I didn't know who I was speaking to after. I didn't realize how big she was. She actually called me and she bought 2 of the same shirt. I felt like that was nice. She bought it, so yeah. So Wish ATL, that's, if I got my stuff in there, it'd be nice. But I appreciate them because they supported. They bought, you know, they wore it. They got in the LEP Buggies boys. They
Okay, yeah.
They had called me. I didn't know who I was on the phone with until I went up their Instagram. So yeah, they got a shirt.
Yeah, I mean, hell yeah. That's big. That's big.
That was our first shirt. You know what I'm saying? It didn't have our name on it or nothing. It was just, it was. Go on the website. Yes, it was nice.
Okay, so let's say a year or 2 from now, where do you see yourselves? Where do you see the brand?
Hopefully, and then boutiques, like I said, Wish ATL. First, I want to take over Atlanta, then move up because I'm from Africa, but we migrated to New York. So if I get into New York and California, after that, we take over the world.
I'm behind that. I already know it's gonna happen. Like, it's definitely gonna happen. We just patient. My time is coming, and it's so far what I like. Like, as soon as we came out the gate with it, man, a lot of people responded so well.
I don't think people realize just how fresh we are. Like, we not close fresh, but we really just came out the gate.
April.
You know, April. So
You basically came back out. You said April.
April 2013.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's tight.
And you know what I'm saying? We done had an interview with Georgia Fowler as well, and just seeing the growth personally is just amazing. I just want to say I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody who supports and wears the clothes, who attends the events. Everybody. I just want to say thank y'all personally.
The lady from London, when she bought it, I had to email her to get her Instagram. She was actually a young lady. I think she was like 19 when she bought it. I was like, oh my God. You know, I was happy. Like, she had a cousin that stayed in America that told her about it, but I was still happy that she actually bought it. You know, she's all the way in London. You can get all the latest news, fly gear, all the clothes, anything with Royal Riches on RoyalRichesClothing.com. RoyalRichesClothing.com. And you can follow me on Instagram at Holyandro. HOLLYANDROO and Alejandro.
Myself, I am Chris J. That's IAMKRISJAE.
And just follow the brand, period. Royal Riches CLO. That's Royal Riches CLO.
Is there anything you have to say to anyone out there who's trying to come out with an clothing line or anything?
Just stay humble, you know what I'm saying? Don't, you know, follow the trend, but don't follow the trend, if you know what I mean. You know, have your own style, just something that differentiates you from everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Just stay fresh, stay humble, stay humble, stay humble. No one will work with you if you're not humble. Stay humble, and you know what I'm saying? Don't ever get too Hollywood. If you make it to Hollywood, don't steal. You know what I'm saying? Remember where you came from, and let your clothes speak for itself.